For 8 years, I thought I had it all: a loving husband, a cozy home, and a marriage built on trust. Ethan was the kind of man everyone admired. He was attentive, hardworking, and, most importantly, he loved me, or so I thought. It all started with a Facebook message. A woman named Claire reached out to me out of the blue, claiming to know Ethan. At first, I thought it was a scam or a prank. Her message was brief but chilling: "I think we need to talk about Ethan." Curiosity got the better of me, and I replied. What followed was a series of revelations that turned my world upside down. Claire claimed she was Ethan's wife. Not an ex-wife, not a former partner, his current wife. She said they had been married for 10 years and had 2 children together. I couldn't believe it. Ethan and I had been married for 8 years. It didn't make sense. He was home every weekend, we spent holidays together, and he even worked from home 2 days a week. How could he possibly maintain another family without me knowing? Desperate for answers, I confronted Ethan that night. I'll never forget the look on his face when I told him about Claire's message. He froze, his face pale as if the blood had drained from his body. At first, he denied it. "She's crazy," he said, laughing nervously. "Probably someone I worked with who got the wrong idea." But his laughter didn't reach his eyes, and I knew he was lying. I demanded to see his phone. He refused, which only made me more suspicious. When I told him I'd spoken to Claire and that she'd sent me pictures of them together, his expression changed. The confident, loving man I thought I knew crumbled in front of me. Ethan confessed. He admitted he had a second family in another city, one he visited under the guise of work trips. He claimed it started before he met me and that he didn't know how to end it. He insisted he loved me, that our marriage was real, and that he wanted to be with me. But how could I believe anything he said? Everything I thought I knew about him, about us, was a lie. In the days that followed, I pieced together the truth. Claire and Ethan had met in college and married young. They had 2 kids, ages 7 and 5. Ethan split his time between us, using work as an excuse to travel back and forth. He even had 2 separate phones to keep his lives separate. Claire and I spoke on the phone several times after that initial message. She was devastated too. She had suspected he was hiding something but never imagined it was another wife. Together, we confronted him. He tried to play the victim, saying he felt trapped and didn't know how to leave either of us. I filed for divorce immediately. Claire did the same. Ethan's double life came crashing down, and he lost everything: his marriages, his family, and the respect of everyone who once admired him. It's been 2 years since that day. Claire and I have stayed in touch, bonded by our shared betrayal. We've both moved on, focusing on healing and rebuilding our lives. Looking back, there were signs I missed: weekends he claimed to be working, phone calls he took in the other room, and the vague answers about his past. But I don't blame myself. Trusting your partner isn't a weakness. The fault lies with the one who breaks that trust.